1, 2. Okay, there we go. Hi guys. So yeah, I got a Xiegu G90. So first time I use it, I just plugged it in. I just got it like a couple hours ago, and I have not used it yet. Really, I've listened a little bit, but I have not made a QSO or anything. So it's brand new to me. I haven't read the manual, so we'll see how that goes. All right, let's see the chat. See who is here. Christiana from Oregon. Happy New Year. L9KOA. Carl. Oh, excellent. Already sent me a coffee donation from the links below. And thank you very much. That was really, really fast. There is also some crypto link addresses and stuff, but I didn't ask, but thanks a lot. All right, so oh, Canada, Quebec, VE2LKR, Eric, or Eric, Warren Allred, Missouri, USA, hello. It's gonna be cold over there, I bet. Who else? Oh, Patson. Oh, good now. Okay, off license. The sound is okay. All right, good. Thanks. Yeah, so also Cédric Delcourt, ON3CED, hello. 14TW612, Eric Drouin, okay. Joe Papa, Romania, hello there. 233HA666. Oh, and we have Julian. Hi, Julian. I know you have a G90 and you like it, so we'll see how that goes. I'm not set up for digital today because I ordered the mini DINs to make a cable, but I haven't, of course, I haven't received them yet. But they're on the way, so that's coming. So yeah, we have OH8STN Survival Tech Nord on board. Excellent. Camworks from Solingen, Germany. Hello. Gary H. Yesterday on a pack on the air. Oh, 3,900 miles on 20 watts into a whip antenna. How long was it? Carl Eric. Usually here from Norway. Hello. Oh, that's a bunch of people. Excellent. All right, so the G90. I've been thinking about this radio for some time, and thanks to Patreon subscribers, and I got a discount also from Radioddity. And I wasn't really thinking of buying it there, but my friend Marco bought an antenna from them and got it in 5 days from the US with excellent customer service. So I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna get it from them, and they gave me a discount, an influencer discount, basically. So I was able, because of those two things, to get the G90. And so I wanted to give you guys my first impressions because it's just fresh, out of the truck. So I haven't really used it yet. Once again, so first impression when I got this thing from out of the box, it's heavy. It's heavier than, well, it's not that heavy, of course, but it's heavier than I thought it would be, considering that I have the G1M. And the G1M is a very light radio. It's almost feels flimsy, and I thought the G90 would feel flimsy as well, and it surely doesn't. It feels pretty solid. Also, good impression. I thought I was not going to like the screen at all because I don't like screens anyway. So, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Again, I don't like screens, but it's not bad. It's a color screen, and it's you can see it here. I'm going to put it on the other view, and you can have a look. So the screen is very crisp. It's not high definition, but of course it's suddenly displaying information, so it's not like you're going to watch a video or display pictures on it, so it doesn't matter. And that's probably why I didn't like it much at first, because of the aliasing on the numbers, but it doesn't matter really. So I'm happy with the screen, I'm happy with the waterfall. I tried to use it a little bit on CW, and we'll do that later. We'll start with SSB. So frequency, I'm on 7177. I'm going to put that in the chat here, so anybody wants to call, just go ahead. I chose that frequency because it's above the minimum for a general license in the US. So I'm going to put that on. And check once in a while, because that frequency might change. If there is some QRM, I might change. Julian's going to we'll have a bon appetit, Julian. You should do some live too, Julian. That would be awesome. I know you don't like to be the center of attention of your videos, but I'm telling you, you would make very interesting live streams, I'm sure. All right, so who else is there? Who did I miss? Okay, so Erico, Coco, okay, and Camworks. Oh, Germany, yeah, I said I was there before. Gary H with 2 meters whip on that's pretty good. 2 meter whip, 3,900 miles on 20 watts. That's really good. Tony M7CVK, Matt V from Pennsylvania, N3VAN, Joe Radman from Canada. Hello. Alright, I'm posting. I forgot to post the frequency, or I'm just chatting too much. Alright, so call on 7177. I thought I heard someone, but was it someone calling me? I'm not sure. I don't want to put the volume too high. You guys tell me if it's too high, the volume of the radio. So 20 watts. Oh, and again, this is not a review. The review will come later with tests in the field, but it's just basically my first impressions of the radio and the reasons why I got it also. And so 20 watts. 20 watts, guys, is plenty of power. I'm used to operate with much less than that. 5-10 watts SSB, and from 2 to 5 watts CW, and that's usually enough. Of course, a little bit more for SSB is better, that's for sure. And you have to consider that military radios, if we take the example of military manpacks, they're usually 20 to 30 watts and no more than that. With some exceptions, like up to 50 for the PRC 319, for example. But you take my PRC 320 is about 25 watts. My TRC 372 is about 20 watts. They don't use more than that. Now, of course, the military has a lot of money for testing, and they can do whatever they want. But they simply don't use more than 20 to 30 watts because it's not needed. And as soon as you go above that, you need bigger batteries that you have to carry. You need to recharge those batteries. You need everything you need is bigger, basically. So 20 watts is absolutely perfect. And the first radio that I thought about getting that has 20 watts was the SG2020. Excellent radio. It was quite expensive, but it was probably the same size pretty much as the G90. Same close characteristics. No waterfall, no color screen, of course. But that was an excellent radio, and I would have loved to have one, but I didn't. And now I have this G90, and I think it's going to be a good radio. It's not something you'll put in a bug-out bag, or maybe if you have a light one, because of the weight of the radio and the little bit bigger batteries that you'll have to use. Probably bigger than using 3 18650 cells, anyways. So I have a pack. Well, it's on a power supply right now, but I have a pack of 4 Litokala cells that are presumably 7 amp hours, but it's more like 6. 4 of them are live PO4, so that makes an excellent battery pack for this type of radio. I thought the power consumption was going to be higher. Now, right now I'm looking at it, and it's about 400 milliamps, and supposedly it goes up to 8 amps on transmit, but it doesn't seem to be doing that, so I'll have to test that a little better. I've seen 4 amps, but I haven't seen 8 amps or anything close to 8 amps yet. The power supply is 7 amps, so it seems to work. All right, so let's look at the chat again. All right, Clinton Thomas, KE0JVX in Kansas. I drove through Kansas. It's very flat. Matt V, going to Winter Field Day, January 28th. I don't know yet, because my truck is still broken. I still have that oil leak. Although my friend Marco came yesterday, and we looked at it, because I needed someone to check the engine while I accelerated. I can't do both at the same time, and the oil is leaking only when you accelerate. So he looked at it while I accelerated, and there was oil dripping from the front of the crankshaft, where the pulley is that has the belt for the alternator and stuff. So it's coming from the joint there. So I don't know what type of joint it is, but I'm going to find out, buy one, and find a garage to fix it, and hopefully it will be fixed by then. But I'm really not sure. Really not sure. Otherwise, if I'm ready, I'll do something. Yeah, definitely. Always a good drive for podcast. All right. So who else? Who else is here? The volume is perfect. Excellent. Greetings from 2E0DFJ. Hello, Barry Wendon, G6 JMX. We have, I don't know how to pronounce that, GZ. 717T is busy with Italian guys. Yeah, I know. I'm on 7177. Did I post that wrong? Did I post that wrong? I don't know. I lost my post. I don't know. Yeah, 7177. That's what I posted. And I don't hear anybody there now. It's I hear some modulation, but very weak. Oh, JZ or GC, you got an SG 2020. Oh man, you're the man. Yeah, I almost got a that HF90 QMAC HF90 on eBay, but because it's an older radio and it doesn't have a tuning button, I hesitated and I decided not to get it, but I was really close to click the button, to click buy. Forrest Andrews, thank you very much. Will, Gary, sounds like a big job on the truck. Yeah, I don't like mechanics. I don't. I don't like messing with that kind of stuff. So, and I'm not really knowledgeable, but yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared. Maybe I should have kept the money I used for the G90 and put that in the truck. But hopefully I'll have enough left at the end of the month. But yeah. All right. So Mike Roberg from Michigan. Paisley Lindbergh, planning to buy a Xiegu G90. Well, that's great. You'll see how it works. So far I have a good impression of it. Of course, I wonder how long it's going to last, because I've read some reviews on eHAM, and some people were complaining that their Xiegu crapped out, excuse my French, after 6 months. But I think those people were using it really, extensively every day, all day, every day. And of course, any radio can fail. I mean, it's just, I'm sure people who buy ICOM on Yaesu have lemons as well, but I'm sure it's pretty rare. Xiegu, I'm not sure. The G1M was not. It was kind of unfinished, and I got €5 from Marcus Jenkins. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Yeah, you have the donation, coffee donation link down below, and crypto addresses. All right, so, and he is from southeastern Spain, EA5HQ. Thanks a lot. Helps a lot. All right, so what was I saying? Yeah, the G1M, I had to resolder all the audio jacks because they just fell off. And that's a known problem on the G1M. I don't know about the later ones, but the one I got had that problem. I had to open the box, void the warranty, and basically just resolder every audio jack, which were surface mounted. So that wasn't a good way to do that, of course, but you know, with a little bit more solder on the pads, I haven't had any problem since. And I do like the G1M. So it's only 5 watts, but again, 5 watts for CW, that's it's quite enough. And 20 watts SSB, that's absolutely perfect. No need for any more than that. I will never buy an amp for this radio, because 20 watts is just, that's it. That's the sweet spot, basically. All right, so I'm going to put, okay, I left it on the main screen, so that's good. I'm going to tune around a bit so you can hear the audio. Italians, of course. I can tune around a little bit, but not too far from my tuning frequency. It's a magnetic loop, so. This radio does not have DSP as far as I know. Whoops. I'm above the limit for Europe and 40 meters here. Past 7200, and there's still people talking, so. All right, back down into legal territory. French. Yep. Who else? Italian. Oh, Mike, too much QSB in Texas. Okay, yeah. Well, I haven't called yet, but yeah, I guess you're not hearing Europe in Texas. I'm gonna go back to 177. Oh, there's someone there now. Done. All right, so I put myself on 7173. right, so I posted that. So go ahead and call me. As far as the buttons and the menus and stuff, of course you have to get used to them. It's not all that obvious. So you have to read the manual, guys. There's just no way around it. Like any radio that has any complexity, it's better to read the manual anyways, which I haven't really done. I just skipped over. And I thought, maybe having the G1M would have no problem. But there's quite a few more functions on this radio. Any other radio similar than the G90 20 watts tuner SWR? 20 watts? I can't really think of one except the SG90, the SG2020, but that's no longer made. It hasn't been made for a long time. Okay, so I'm going a little bit down here. 173, yeah, 7173 LSB. And we'll see if anybody calls, if I hear anyone. There are some stations nearby, so my filter is on 2400 hertz, so that's good for LSB. All right, we have Leo 983LET. Hello. So yeah, no, I can't think of another radio really that has more than 10 watts. Usually it's maximum is about 10 watts and 5 to 10 watts QRP, but not 20. And the thing is that I'm not really set on QRP. I don't care if I'm QRP or not. All I want is make the contact with a radio that's portable and doesn't draw too much current, and it doesn't require a lot of stuff to be added to it. So I don't want to have to use bigger toroids and stuff like that. So super, Julian, excellent. I'll see you there. Maybe I'll hear you because my antenna is pointing towards the north, because on the other side over there I have a building that's cutting me off. So it's really I'm basically my direction, my broadcasting direction is northeast. So I can't really get western, south and western stations really. It would be more difficult. But hopefully, yeah, maybe I'll hear you. We'll see. All right, so Rosin FA. Okay, I'm not going to read that. Got an RS918. I think I've seen a video with that. There was a guy who was making comparison between the two, I believe, and yeah. Got a G90 for a trip to Paul. Got a G90 for a trip to hybrids. Terrific. Okay, excellent. GM0EDJ. Thank you. Oh, Julian is gonna put on the the boombox. I don't know what that is, but probably an amp. I don't know. Oh, that'd be awesome. That we always had some difficulties communicating, but that's while I was up north, close to Lille over there. North of France, and that was a difficult distance, but from here I'm not sure. We'll see. I'll put some volume so I don't miss him calling. It's a little bit busy on 7173, so I can probably go between I'm tuned on 7175, and I can probably go 20 kilohertz above and 20 kilohertz below that, so 7155 and 7195, so anywhere between that. Of course, the closer to 7175 the better. The magnetic loop is like a bandpass filter, guys. It's really narrow. It's very narrow. Actually, I'm going to show you the on the radio there is an analyzer, and I'm going to turn that on if I remember which button to press. Okay, here we go. So you can see here the curve. It's really it's kind of narrow, you know. I don't cover a whole lot of bandwidth there, so it says 7098 to 7. I don't know. That's the scanning, I guess. But yeah. Oops. How do I stop that? Okay, quit. Yep. I'm not familiar with all the buttons yet. So it does have basically a built-in antenna analyzer. And what it also has is a built-in automatic tuner. And from what I've read and heard, you know, it seems to be a pretty good one. So I tested it, it works. Of course, I don't need it with my magnetic loop. And even, you know, changing frequency, if I go to, let's say, I want to do some CW Morse code and I go to 7030 on the magnetic loop, I could tune it, but it's not going to do anything because the antenna, of course, is going to attenuate the signal, and nothing is going to come out, basically. So the tuner on a magnetic loop is pretty much useless. But for a... oh, I'm building a... you've seen it. I'm building a... Where did I put that thing? Over there. Hold on. If I can reach... Okay, so I'm building a 921 Unun with a built-in RF choke, and I already made the box, and here's the box for it. So you can see the two spots here for the this is for the choke, and the other one is for the 921 Unun. So I'm going to use a T130-2 for the Unun. And I know some people are going to say, oh, that's not going to work, it's not made for that. But you know what? I tested a T130-2 against an FT140-43 for a 921 Unun. And yes, the powdered iron core T130-2 beat the FT140-43. So who knows? I don't know why, but sometimes you try stuff and it's just, you know, I was surprised. And I'll put a choke on also in the box. The only thing that I'm worried that you guys tell me what you think. You know, I'm worried that the choke is going to be too close to the Unun, and I don't know if that's going to do anything. But you know, let me know. All right, and a coffee also donation for Rosin from Rosin. Yep, €2.49. Thank you very much. Awesome. You have a coffee donation link right there, and crypto addresses down below. And I put the Radiodity link too, so click on that too, so I get a, you know, they see that I actually did mention them for the, you know, for getting the discount. 7133. Okay, and these all go to 7173. 7173. Boom Slang Boy, good afternoon. Yeah, it's afternoon. I guess it's what time is it? It's 4:30 p.m. here. SG Fun. Salut Gilles. G90 plus LW. 26 mètres. STN en portable. D'accord. Efficace. Ouais, super. Yeah, for portable operations, I think it's going to be a good radio. Probably should get a bag for it, a dedicated bag. That'd be nice, with, you know, which would contain the battery, the Live PO4 batteries. And actually, I'm probably I got also a 200-watt solar panel here, so also sent to me by Radiodity, by the way. So thanks to them. And I probably will get a Genason solar charger for Live PO4. It's not too expensive, it's like €130, something like that. So not this month, but probably next month. Matt V sent me a coffee donation. Thank you very much. Awesome. Coffee donation link down below, and crypto addresses also in the description. All right, so let's see what else. Yeah, the tuner. Also the CW mode, so that's fine. Actually, I can switch to. You can switch the modes here on top of the radio. I'll put that on the main view. So you can switch the modes here. Two buttons on the top, and the band switch buttons here on the top also. So there are 4 buttons on the top. Of course, switching bands is not going to do anything here because on a magnetic loop, it's as I said, it's a filter, so it's not going to work. But I can switch modes. CW, 500 Hertz filter. I'm going to call. We'll see if I get a report on the reverse beacon network. And the keyer works fine, guys. It works fine for CW, so I'm really happy about that, because sometimes radios that are SSB radios, they have a pretty good. I mean, they have good SSB, but they have pretty bad CW mode. So, but this one is working fine. Just like the G1M, those 2 radios are good for CW, and that for me, that's a great news, because that's what I use the most. Oh, okay, so Julian is here now. I'm on 7173. Let's see if I can hear him, maybe. You tell me if you want to switch frequencies, Julian. If you hear some like a spot that has less QRM, let me know. But I'm listening on 7173. Oh, mode. Done. Of course, I'm not on LSB, it's not going to work. Okay, I'm on LSB. There's a station right next to it, but it's not on no, 7.3, like I said. Okay, 7173. There seems to be someone on like 7175 or 6, like something like that here, or maybe a little bit higher. But I'm going to stay on 7173, and we'll see if we hear Julian. It's too bad I don't have a cable yet for a GS8. That would definitely work, I'm sure. We'll try that, Julian. Probably that would be nice. Little contact on GS8. Frequency is clear. Okay. I'm gonna call you, Julian. You tell me if you let me know if you hear me. OH8STN, OH8STN. Oscar Hotel 8 Sierra Tango November, Oscar Hotel 8 Sierra Tango November. This is Foxtrot 4 Whiskey Bravo Yankee. Foxtrot 4 Whiskey Bravo Yankee. Over. Alright, so let's see. If anyone hears me, let me know on 7173. Oscar Hotel 8 Sierra Tango November, Oscar Hotel 8 Sierra Tango November. This is Foxtrot 4 Whiskey Bravo Yankee. Foxtrot 4 Whiskey Bravo Yankee. Over. Down. Maybe not, guys. Leo can't hear me. Where are you, Leo? We have Jean-Paul, F4HXN, HXN, pardon, en français. Nothing in Normandy. Nothing in Hungary. Okay, so I guess my antenna isn't working that well, guys, or the band might not be quite open yet, like last time. And last time we didn't make any contact, so I mean, I didn't make any contact, and you guys couldn't reach me. So, all right, so I'll leave it open with the volume up a little bit. Ah, hold on. I don't think I'm off frequency because I got I did get one report on the reverse beacon network, and it was let me see if I can see if I got more. No, but I did get one, and it was smack on frequency, so I know the frequency is good. Well, I don't know if there are many stations listening that far up on the band for the reverse beacon network. I'm not quite sure about that. I'd have to go lower, but I have to retune the antenna, so that's a pain. Marco, here's my friend Marco. 7173, 7173. 7173, Marco. 40 mètres, oui, bien sûr. Okay, then we'll see if Marco is about, I don't know, 20 miles away maybe. So that would be either NVIS or direct, although it's a bit far for direct. Oh, I'm on the 3rd floor, so maybe that would work, I'm not sure. He might be a little bit up there, I'm not sure, but QRM from 174 in south. Yeah, I know, 17, yeah, it's a little bit above 7173, but it's getting busy there. I guess the band is slowly opening. Listening in Kentucky, okay. Okay, Marco is on his way. Up the volume a bit so you can hear. Someone's tuning. That might be Marco tuning. S6. Almost 7. That might be him. Well, at least we'll have a QSO if I can hear him from here. Okay, S7. Okay, he's getting closer. Yep. Very good. Hope the sound is not too high. 7173, oui. C'est ça, Marco. That's gotta be him. Almost 8, S8, almost 9. So yeah, that's S8. That's gotta be Marco tuning there. Well, good guys. So the microphone also. I gotta show you the microphone. It's full of buttons. I don't know if they're really useful, but you know. The thing is, the one thing that I don't quite like is that I can't read what's written on those buttons. I cannot. The markings are so faint and small that even with my glasses on, I can't see anything. I'd have to memorize what those buttons are and the sub-functions are to use them, because I cannot read any of those buttons. Even if I look closely with my glasses, I cannot see them. If the markings had been like, you know, really white, I could see them, but they're not. They're like a, you know, translucent gray. So I don't know why they would do that, but you know, you can't. If you have, you know, starting to have vision problems like me, you can't see those. You cannot see what's written on those buttons. So you'd have to write down on a piece of paper or memorize them, or because, you know, who the hell knows? I know where power is. I know you know, the tune button is here. I have no idea what these buttons are because I can't read them. Same down below. What's written in white on the case I can read, but what's written on the button themselves I have no idea, because it's way too small and way too faint. So there is that. Also, I would have preferred a BNC instead of the PL, but connection for the antenna. But oh well. I have an adapter, so I use only BNC. So I don't have a single cable that uses a PL. Oh no, I have some big ones here, but like RG213 or something, or is that LMR 400? I'm not sure. Anyway, but most of my cables I use BNC connectors. Ok, so Marco, je ne sais pas si tu m'as appelé, mais je ne t'entends pas. Alright, so Xiegu, are you scanned? I don't know what that means. Andre Toma, I don't know what you mean. I don't know. Alright, greetings from W6IWN. Fortune Zero, in your opinion, what's the most important point in pursuing this hobby? Lequel est le raison d'être de cette occupation? So I don't know if you want me to answer in English or French, but since you started in English, for me, Well, it's fun, first of all. You know, that's important, because if it's not fun, you're not going to do it. And second of all, it's there is also a matter of, you know, of course, my channel is Radio Prepper, so it's about prepping, it's about being ready and being able to communicate in case of disaster, or, you know, man-made or natural. So there is that. Now, the most important point in pursuing it, I would say that you have to be patient, and you have to experiment. You can't really trust everything people tell you, because sometimes you try something and they tell you it's not going to work, and you try it and bingo, it works just fine. So yeah. André Thomas, vive la France. La France, non, la France, je suppose. Oui, oui, bah oui, tout à fait, hein, mais bon, mais la plupart de mes auditeurs parlent anglais, donc voilà, j'ai commencé cette chaîne aux USA, donc voilà. Mais il y aura des vidéos en français. HD fun, have fun and enjoy CW. Absolutely, absolutely. CW is my favorite mode. All right, so let's 7173. Anyone there? Let's see. CQ, 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 CQ. No, LSB. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Foxtrot 4 Whiskey Bravo Yankee. Foxtrot 4 Whiskey Bravo Yankee. Over. Power button. Let's see what I'm. 20 watts. 20 watts. This is Foxtrot 4 Whiskey Bravo Yankee calling. Foxtrot 4 Whiskey Bravo Yankee. Anyone? Not the best conditions, guy. You know, this is going to be the second live stream with no contact. That's really bad. Usually when I'm portable, I make a ton of contacts all the time, no, like right away. But here in my apartment, it's hard because of all the buildings around. CQ, 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 CQ. This is Foxtrot 4 Whiskey Bravo Yankee. Foxtrot 4 Whiskey Bravo Yankee. Over. Alright, if anyone heard me, let me know. Nothing here in Pennsylvania. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't think it would go over the Atlantic from here, especially that I have the building on this side. Oh no, this side. That's preventing me from going, you know, west and south. So, Marco, ok, bah ouais, tant pis. Nothing. Okay, Julian, nothing. Didn't hear me at all. So done. Where are Frenchman frequency? I don't know what you mean there. I'm on 7173 right now. Can't hear you. Okay, Camworths cannot hear me near Cologne. Strong QRM from 7174. Okay, maybe I'll switch frequencies, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna try to find a spot that's not too far from where I am for the tuning, and Adam. There's someone on 7179, so maybe below. It's starting to be quite busy actually. All of a sudden it became quite busy. Maybe I'm going to leave it there. Maybe 7157 7157 7157 7157. I have S5 QRM there though. That's yeah, that's quite a bit. UK station calling you. Okay, which frequency, Julian? On 7177 or 73? I'm going to go quickly back to 7173. I'm back on 73. Foxtrot 4 Whiskey Bravo Yankee. Foxtrot 4 Whiskey Bravo Yankee. Listening? So where was I other than that? 157. No. Okay, so 15. I think I was on 156, wasn't I? I don't know. Yeah, it's really packed, guys. It's really the band is all of a sudden there was nobody at a little bit before 4 p.m. There was before I started. There was nobody on the band. It was all clean and clear. Now it's full of traffic. $158. There's not a single spot here that I can find that's not occupied. Nothing. I can't go to 200 above 200, so I gotta stay away from 200. 173 is not bad on my end. Okay, let's try 7173. I'll put that in the chat. Maybe we'll have a little bit of luck there, but DX Explorer, see if you can hear me on the true SDX. Yeah, that's, you know, I love mine. I actually modified it. I'll show you guys. Yeah. So here's my true SDX, and I made a new knob. Well, I didn't make, I bought a new knob for it, a tuning knob here, and I made a new top cover with the a sunshade basically, so you can only see the screen if you look at it directly, and that's pretty cool. And the knob is pretty good. So yeah, absolutely. And I put that in a case. All right, so I put the true SDX in a Pelican 1120 case. So you have the true SDX here. You have an MPPT charger with 3 18650 cells, Morse key right there, 64-to-1 Unun, and a cable, and I have a 40 meter band wire, so 20 meter of wire on this little thing there. It's really thin, but with a 64-to-1 it works fine. And I put that in the box, and here you have a Go box with the true SDX. 5 bands, 20, 30, 40, 60 and 80 meters, USB, LSB, AM, FM, CW, and that's something that size, whole station like that, that's awesome. Anyway, that's for another video. All right, so I'm on a 7173, 173 now. I really wanted to talk to Julian, that's too bad. I know there are people on 7174, yeah, that's true. And there are some people on 7171, so yeah, I can only, here on 7173, that's the most. Yeah, I do hear some, yeah, I do hear someone there. Damn. I'm between two strong signals, so that's okay. I'm gonna go a little bit lower. Okay, not on 7160. There's someone there. I can't go too far from my tuning frequency on a magnetic loop. Oh, Matt, oh yeah, you're gonna send me an adapter, K6 ARK adapter, audio adapter for my true SDX. Awesome, man. Thank you. Yeah, and you know, I have your transformer was that your transformer? I think it was, yeah, that I can use with that radio as well. Oui, Marco, je sais que c'est pas net, mais c'est la caméra c'est la caméra qui est pas nette, c'est pas moi. Alright, so I'm gonna try to put it a little bit further, maybe, so that it's more in focus. Hold on, guys. It's taped to the table, so you know, I don't think it's gonna change anything. I don't know if I can clean it. Maybe. Hold on. Yeah, it's not in focus really, but yeah, not much I can do about that. Not much I can do, unfortunately. And you see my drones on the side here. All right, so but it doesn't really. I guess that's yeah. Sorry guys, but this camera has no focus adjustment, so there's nothing I can do about that. Try to push it a little bit further, maybe, but that's as clear as I can get it, really. The whole band is packed. Yeah, Cetek Astron. Yeah, I know. It's difficult now, but I'm on 7159. But again, there's stations all around. The station right there too, down. Okay. If I hear someone calling CQ, I'll try to call to answer. But I can't go too far. I can't go any lower than that. Here 7175, but I'm between two strong signals. So yeah, I'm really between two strong signals here. I don't know if you have good filters, guys, but you'd need good filters to hear me there. Let's try a little higher, maybe. 84. Ah, it's a little quieter, more like closer to. Well, no, there are some signals. 7195, maybe. All right, you guys tune on 7195, and I'm going to try to call. I'm going to wait a little bit because there is a delay for YouTube, so it's you're going to see it like 20 seconds later. So time for you to tune your radio to 7195, and then we'll see. And then I'll try making call in Morse code using CW. Oh, there's a station like close by, so 7195. CQ, 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 CQ. This is Foxtrot for Whiskey, Bravo, Yankee. Foxtrot for Whiskey, Bravo, Yankee, over. Done, there's a station there now. Ah. It's gonna be hard, there's just too many people now. It's all or nothing, I guess. Oh, Pazzi Lindbergh just ordered the True SDX. Awesome. I hope you used one of the approved links from DL2MAN, because there are a lot of copies and those copies are not good. So you need to use an approved link, an approved vendor from you go to dl2man.com and you see if you have the right one. The one that I posted, the link that I posted on my videos about the True the USDX is a correct link to get it on AliExpress, and that's and it's cheap on to boot, 7195 busy in the States. Yeah, it's not gonna go over the Atlantic, guys. I don't think so. Although you never know. The solar cycle is coming back, so. Oh yeah, it's full of. No, it's packed now. No way, no way. Okay, I'm gonna go back down. I was really trying to find something. 7185 maybe. I'm gonna put the frequency there. 71. No. There's a station down. Okay. No, there's someone there. Oh, there's a very strong signal there. I don't know who that is. And nobody seems to be calling CQ really. That's too low for my tuning. Nine plus Italian. The Italians use a lot of power and way too much. And I guess that dates back from the CB times, you know, and thousands of watts, and I guess they haven't lost that habit. But they're pretty close by, so, you know, maybe I'm wrong. They're just geographically close to here too. But they like their amps, that's for sure. 7173 is the best frequency for me. There are some stations calling, but they're kind of down in the noise, so I'm going to leave it on 7173. And that's it. Oh, I can try to call CW, see if I can maybe trigger the... I have some replies from the reverse beacon network, but not sure again if the stations, the receiving stations, are listening that high. So I'm going to switch to a CW mode again. CW, I'm going to put the reverse beacon network page here. So that, okay, I have it there. I'm going to refresh just to make sure that I have the latest report. Oh, I think I heard, so I'm still on 7173, by the way. And someone is tuning. Okay, so get rid of the microphone. Sarah Warner, have had QSOs with a few Italian QRP stations. That's good. That's good to hear, because most of the time they're not QRP. They even have like giant beam antennas and big amps. But yeah, sometimes they go QRP as well. But yeah, and the fact that they are really, I'm probably like an hour of driving from Italy, so. Oh, Matt, Julian. Oh, you Matt heard Julian. That's cool. So yeah, I'm on 7173, back on 7173 again. I didn't hear you, Julian, on 7195. Okay, so as you can hear, the CW mode works really well. I have no problem with the paddles, no extra dits or dashes, you know, dits or dars. It's fine. The keyer is fine. The QSK works, so that's always pleasant. I set the time at 0 milliseconds, so no delay for QSK. I'll try again here. I heard some mouse. Anyways, I think someone's gonna call me, because you don't hear CW on that high up a frequency usually. But I got a report from OE9GHV. Where would that be? I'm not sure. OE9, that's it doesn't say. I should have used but anyway, it's 386 miles. Hold on. Okay, I heard LT8MGA. LT8MGA, is that it? LA8MGA. Alright, I'm gonna reply. Alright, so anybody trying to call me? LA8MGA, yeah, in the chat. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, Paul. Because I can hear him fine. He's calling CQ on 7173, so that can be a coincidence, right? Ah, ah. I gotta clean up my contacts here. I dug that paddle out of the out of a box and I didn't clean it before use. Anyways, so I guess well, I heard him, but I didn't hear me. I guess 66 people. Right, that's nice. Cool. All right. And these LA8 MGA, yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. Absolutely. 7173 CW. I'm gonna go back on LSB. Sorry. And yeah, I did have a report, but I'm not sure if there are many stations again listening on the reverse beacon network on 7173. I think they're mostly down at the other end of the band. So, anyways, all right. So we're about halfway through the live stream. So 7173. Oh, I mean USB, of course. No, that's no good. LSB. All right. 7173 LSB again, and we'll try maybe CW later. I could go tune my antenna, but it takes a little bit of time, and that's going to kind of kill the stream. So he's replying now. Did he hear me, the X Explorer? All right, I'm going to go back to CW mode. I'll try call him again. Let's see. Ah. I think you heard me. I gave him a 259 or 529. All right, so yeah, Christophe, F4 JDG. He's calling CQDX. Okay. I don't know what he's doing on 7173 though, but maybe he's trying to call me, but he's calling CQDX, so who knows? All right, so anyone on the chat here who's LA8MGA, HG Fun, CW Signal FB in Normandy. Okay. Yeah, I can hear him okay, but yeah. All right, so H8STN, I'm going to go back on LSB if he's here. There's quite a few, it's kind of busy there. 7173. That's camera is really, the camera on the radio is really not focusing at all, and actually it's not adjustable, but that's a real pain. But you guys have seen a G90 before. CQ, this is Foxtrot for Whiskey, Bravo, Yankee. Foxtrot for Whiskey, Bravo, Yankee, over. CQ. This is Foxtrot for Whiskey, Bravo, Yankee. Foxtrot for Whiskey, Bravo, Yankee, over. I'm going to put some lights on here. Hopefully that'll help a bit. Well, it's going to be a shorter live stream if we can't make contact, guys. That's too bad. That's too bad. I can hear some very faint voices on 7173. It's down in the noise, so I'm going to call CQ. This is Foxtrot for Whiskey, Bravo, Yankee. Foxtrot for Whiskey, Bravo, Yankee, over. Okay, Marco is calling me on CW on the same frequency, so we'll try. Ah, here's a CQ. Is that Marco or is it the LAH station? You would think that it'd be close enough for a contact, but it's not always the case. I don't know how good. Because I have a balcony, I have another terrace above mine, so that antenna is really blocked on all sides except north. I don't know, guys. There's a station there, so I don't want to bother anyone, you know, in LSB. I don't want to be that guy, so I'm going to try to find another frequency a little bit quieter. It's hard. It's really busy. Really busy. Who's there now? Ah, someone sent me a donation, maybe? Oh, Risky Quisky, hey man, awesome, glad you're here. Yeah, I'm trying this new radio, Xiegu G90. Love your channel, guys. Subscribe to Risky Quisky. He's got a really good channel on a Pew Pew channel on YouTube. All right, so there's a lot of people here. So yeah, I'm testing this radio to see if it would be a good prepping radio on HF, and so far so good. Of course, once again, the current draw is high for a portable radio, so that would be more like a camp radio, not really something you'd put in a backpack, for instance. And once again, for something in a backpack that you can use as a prepping radio that has HF, that has voice modes, possibly digital and Morse code. Here's the true SDX or the USDX, oops, like this. And that's an awesome little radio, 5 watts output, USDX. I have a few videos about it. And I think I posted that not long ago, actually, if I remember well. Anyways, I'm going to try to continue my contact here with any one of you guys. And but it's so busy right now here in Europe that I can't find a single spot that's free of traffic. And that's a little bit of a pain. Here it's full, it's people here too, down. And there was nobody before, the band wasn't open, and I was like, oh great, you know, but hey, you know, I can't complain. We can complain that there are people using the bands, right? Don't use it, don't use it, you lose it. Sound gone? No, the sound isn't gone. 7182, let me see. All right, 7182. I'm gonna put that out there. Okay, okay. 7182. And I am well, I'm gonna put it on LSB, but I can hear CW probably anyways. There's kind of a maybe someone tuning there, I don't know. Yeah, there is a signal there on 7182. Sound is fine. Yeah, no, yeah. Okay, guys. Well, I'm on 7182, but I do have a signal there for some reason, and it's continuous. Could it be a birdie? I don't know. 7183 is 7183 is better for me though. I'm gonna post that. 7183. Alright, we'll try that. I'm gonna leave it there for now, and hopefully because I see a signal a little bit below that, and I see another one above, so damn, that's very, very busy band. Alright, so I was saying also before, what I'm going to do probably is to get a dedicated bag for this radio. I also thought maybe of 3D printing, designing and 3D printing a TPU sleeve for it, so that it would be protected against shocks, you know, and maybe put a like a housing for a fan in there. But I have to study the question. I probably would want to make a kind of a TPU case that has the batteries included, and the fan, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not sure if a fan is really needed in that case, because I'm not going to use it, you know, on high power on digital mode. So I know people put a fan on, but I don't know. I haven't needed the fan so far. So I mean, for the first time I use it, but so far so good. So probably just a TPU sleeve with enough openings for the for cooling, but that protects the buttons in the front. Although there are of course those metal ears there, but I can put some TPU over that and make it even better. little bit bouncier anyway, and make a TPU sleeve that goes all the way down and protects the jacks in the back, maybe, and with battery support included, and that would be great. Also, I might get a Live PO4, a Genason Live PO4 solar charger for it, so that I can recharge those cells, and that would make it like a man pack, a fully operational man pack, with everything included and no cables going, everywhere, which I don't really like, but yeah, so far so good. It wouldn't be a very light station though, and that's the thing. It would weigh, I don't know how much, but the G90 is not that light. Plus 4 cells, 4 7 amp hour cells, plus the MPPT charger, the Genason, and that's really light, but plus a TPU sleeve, maybe, and that would be a little bit of weight there. So I would have to make a dedicated bag, definitely, and something that you're not going to carry with your other stuff, like a bug out bag and other things that I can't mention on this channel. But yeah, that would be interesting. Pourquoi je n'arrive pas à passer en CW sur cette fréquence? Marco, je ne sais pas. Aucune idée. Là, normalement, il ne devrait pas y avoir de problème. Hein. Sur ton G90, Marco? Marco's got a G90 as well, and I'm not sure. I don't know if he's using it right now, but he says he can't switch to CW on that frequency, and maybe that's the firmware issue. Peut-être la firmware, Marco, je ne sais pas. Michigan Prepper, welcome back. I like to always like to see you during those live streams. Welcome back. Big helper of the channel, Michigan Prepper. Xiegu FT817, great prepper radio, absolutely. 817, 818, which was, by the way, just discontinued by Xiegu. So no more FT117 or FA118. They're gone, guys. Well, they're gone. You can find them on the used market, but the new ones, that's it. Marco, il passe en rouge. Je sais pas là. Je sais pas. Peut-être si tu as mis à jour la firmware, peut-être qu'il faut mettre à jour la firmware pour que ça marche. Je sais pas. Il faudrait que tu regardes quelle firmware tu as. Yeah, so firmwares, I'm not quite sure what firmware I have, and if someone could tell me in the chat right there how I can check that, because I didn't see the firmware when I turned the radio on, but it was so fast that I'm not sure if it was there or not. And I don't know if there is a place where I can check the firmware, see if I have to update the firmware. And but the radio works for me, so why would I update the firmware? I don't know. DX Explorer must go. Okay. Later to see the ending. Yeah, if it's not too late, let's see. We're probably gonna go another 40 minutes. So I don't want to make live streams more than 2 hours, really, because I get tired, and then people get tired and bored as well. So, but so far we have 66 people here. That's a good number for this channel, anyway. It's not a whole lot, but of course I never announced the live streams a long time in advance, so that's my fault, I guess. Kenneth Austin, not on the air this weekend due to family commitments, but next Thursday. I'm going to be at work next Thursday, but I can always plug in the radio if you contact me by email. But it depends. If after when I come back from work, I'm really exhausted usually, and I just drift off to oblivion. Non, Marco, je ne connais pas la version, je ne sais pas comment on vérifie. Ah, si tu connais. Joel Garcia is waiting for a rediffusion pour mieux comprendre. Ah oui, la rediffusion. Oui, alors je vais peut-être faire une revue en français. Je pense que je vais faire une vidéo en français sur le G90 aussi, parce que il y a quand même de la demande, même si mes auditeurs sont principalement anglophones. Mais je vais en faire une en français, ouais. Ok, j'en ferai une en français, d'accord. Long press the function button, then press the pre button to scroll down to the... Okay, alright, so where is the function button? That's the question, because I can't read those freaking... Okay, here it is. And then the pre, where's the pre? Oh, pre is down there. Okay, so function long press, and then press the pre button What? The pre button to scroll down to the firmware page. Ah, get base version. Okay, cool. Alright, so base 0.78, V1 0.78, app V1 0.78. I don't know if that's it, but or is it 18? Does it say 18 or 10? I'm not sure. 18 point version. Would it be 18.78? 18.78? I'm not sure. Is there another version? On of beep. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. I hadn't seen that. Thanks, I hadn't seen that menu yet. Oh, darn. Okay. Ah, the stuff I don't even know what they are. Audio out volume, auxiliary out, auxiliary in volume, LCD. Okay, so that's the brightness. Okay, cool. Oh, that's good to know. Function there. That's split handle pre-ATT frequency. Blah blah blah. Yeah, so it seems to be 18.78 or 0.78. I don't know. I don't know, but it's from January 19, 2022, so a year ago. And that's all I can say. So is that the latest one? I'm not sure. 1.79B03. I don't know. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say that at all anywhere. Base. I don't know. Is there another version thingy in there? I'm not sure. Oh, there's a next button here. No. Previous. No. I'm gonna see if there's another page with a version information, but I don't think so. Whoop, we're back to it. I don't know if it's an 18 or a... No, it's a 10 point version. 10 point version, and then... Down, what is the... Paddles here. 10 point version, then 0.78 and 0.78. I don't know, guys. I don't know what that means. Not sure. So, no idea. No idea. Okay, how do I... Okay, exit. Yeah, okay. I wish I could tell you. I wish I knew, but yeah, 179 the latest. But how do you know which one you have? That I don't know, because it might be it says 0.78. That's probably 1.78 that I have then. Oh, that's all, Matt? Really? Damn. I'm gonna have to upgrade then. Maybe I'll do that tonight with my... I have a Windows laptop. The one I'm using here is a MacBook Air M1, but I don't know if I can do it from a Mac. Maybe. It's a serial connection, so it should be okay. I should be able to do that from a terminal. As I am a Unix systems administrator, so I should be able to find out, right? Maybe. W6IWN, SOTA, and ham radio. Had a bunch of great experiences with my G90. Brilliant radio. How long have you had it, and have you had any trouble with... have you used it extensively, and has it held up fine? I want to know. That's the only thing I'm concerned about with this radio, is how long it's going to last. But I don't know. I guess, you know, people seem to be happy with it, so hopefully I won't have any surprises. Because I did buy that one with my own money. I'll buy it discounted, but still. Thanks to Radiodity, by the way, once again. I need to mention them because they are really excellent and really quick answer time when you contact them. So, and I put the link. It says Shop for Radios down there. You can click on that, and they'll see that I'm sending people over. So, anyways, 7183. Yeah, there's a station there, so I can't really. And there's still that noise on 7182, but I don't know why. Maybe it's a birdie. It could be a birdie. A birdie is like a harmonic frequency generated by the radio itself, I think. And okay, it seems to be opened on 7186. I'm gonna put that down. 718. Oh no! Of course, I just say that and someone shows up, but Huh? Okay, no, it's okay. All right, 7186. 7186 on LSB. I can probably hear CW there because I have a wide filter, so it's no problem. And CW is LSB, I think. So read the comments. Yeah, there's this tough little radio. Okay, cool. Oh, FT8 for a year with FT8, no fans, still works 100%. Well, Nick, I'm glad to hear that. And I will use it on digital as well as soon as I get my my mini DIN jacks. I ordered 4 of them, so I just need. I think I just need the ground and audio out and audio in, and that's it. So that should be no problem. And my my interface is a SC. What was it again? Down. I have it there. It's I bought it from England, and it's the Mini Pro SC. Yeah, Mini Pro SC. It's a great interface. Julian has one too, I think. But I think he uses DigiRig as well. I have the Mini Pro SC, and I like it. And I'm not going to buy more than one. But I didn't want to use the little the weird shaped one from the G90, I think, from Xiegu. Because it's all open, and it's like only audio connectors, and you have to plug in the mic jacks and stuff, and I don't want to use that. I want to just plug in my interface in the USB and the radio on the other side with just one cable, and that's it. And I don't need cat control, so I don't care. I don't care about cat control. I just want sound in and out, and that's all I, 2 USB in the computer. That's all I want. If cat works, I'll use it, but otherwise I'm not gonna. I'm going to try, but I'm not going to pursue that. HD Fun, G90, l'écran est petit et les touches ne sont pas éclairées, dommage. Oui, en plus, je vois pas du tout les marquages sur les touches, je peux pas les voir, même avec mes lunettes, je les vois pas, c'est pas assez visible. Yeah, the buttons, I can't read what's on the buttons whatsoever. It's like a light gray translucent color, and I don't know why in the hell they would use a color like that on buttons, but they did, and I can't read them, and it's too small. But hey, so it's a small radio, so what can I can memorize the buttons. DigiRig is outstanding. Yeah. No, it is smaller. Yeah, that's an interesting option as well. I did buy the Mini Pro SC when I saw that you were using it in one video, and I'm happy with it. It works fine, but and I don't do digital all the time, but indeed I heard that's a good interface for digital. Yeah, absolutely. And I absolutely do want to use this radio for JS8. So, and we'll try, if you don't mind, we'll try to make a contact on JS8 once I have the cable made. See, great improvement since the firmware you have. Okay, I will, Nick. I will upgrade it then. It's good to know. I saw a video of someone mentioning that it messed up his AM reception, but I think it has been fixed since then. Upgrade sous Linux, pas encore assez. Linux, j'ai Linux aussi, ouais, et j'ai Linux Mint. J'ai le Mac Air, MacBook Air, et j'ai aussi un vieux laptop avec Windows, donc s'il faut que j'utilise Windows, j'utiliserai Windows. So yeah, I have my MacBook that I can use for the upgrade if I can. Otherwise, I have my Mac Mini that I put Linux on, Linux Mint, and I have an old laptop that I have Windows on. So if I have to use Windows, I'll use Windows, but I'll try to avoid that if I can. Tutorial by Leonas. Je connais pas. Okay. Je vais regarder, merci. Alright, so I know firmware is better in a lot of ways, but for what I do, the older firmware is fine. For what I do, the firmware is fine too, I guess. I'm not sure I should really attempt to change firmware but Nick says it has lots of improvements, so I have to weigh that, I don't know. DigiRig, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to stay with the Mini Pro SC because that's the one I have, but if I have to buy another one, I'll look into DigiRig, definitely. Alright, so 7186, guys, 7186. Is the bank starting to go down? I don't know. That's what it's been doing lately. It kind of starts at like 5 p.m. here, so like 1600 Zulu, and then it starts to go down at about this time. So who knows? But last time, the Christmas live stream, we had the same problem. The band was just closing at around this time, and then nothing. It's just crazy. But the solar cycle is going up. So hey, I would upgrade ASAP. Leonas, okay, okay, yeah, yeah. Radiodity has a PDF for upgrading the firmware, and I've seen videos, so I'm gonna check them both. Great demo, yeah. Well, it's all new to me. It's I don't really know the radio yet. That's why it's not a review. It's just first impressions. But I'm discovering it. I'm discovering it, and you guys are helping me by giving me tips on it. That's great. Il faut agrandir le trou du micro dans le boîtier ou le remplacer par une pastille électrette. Ok, Xavier, ok. Merci, alors je sais pas où il est le trou du micro. I don't know where the hole in the microphone is, but Xavier says, oh, it's right there. Okay, it's a really tiny hole there. Really tiny hole. So maybe I'll make that bigger. He suggests that I make that bigger, and yeah, that's probably done. It's like a pinhole hole. It's really small, yeah, très petit. HF bands are unpredictable. You can say that twice, yeah. Anyway, I'm on 7186. Did I post that? Of course not. No, I did. Okay, I did. Yeah. Bonsoir Gilles, Xavier. 14 RL40. Enchanté. Harmonic suppression on the G90, the Explorer. So welcome back, by the way, on some of the models. I don't know. Anyways, when I transmitted on 40 meters CW, I didn't get reports on 20 meters. So, and I've seen that before. I did that once. I sent a CQ with my a Pixie, which has no filtering, I guess. Although it's only like 300 milliwatts, and I got a report on it was on 40 meters, and I got a report on 20 meters. So I know I'm not going to use it, but no, I didn't get any report on 20 meters while transmitting on 40, and that's a good indication that that at least it's all right. Petit 20 watts. Non, Xavier, 20 watts, c'est pas petit. 20 watts, c'est parfait pour moi. Enfin, à mon avis, hein, c'est même le maximum parce que franchement, au-dessus de 20 watts, ça sert plus à rien, quoi. Enfin, moi, je pense pas. Hein, j'ai jamais utilisé plus que ça et puis j'ai jamais eu besoin de plus de 20 watts, quoi. Et les militaires utilisent 20 watts maxi, 20-30 watts. Leurs manpacks sont pas plus de puissance que ça pour de bonnes raisons. Yeah, so I disagreed on Xavier's saying that 20 watt is not a whole lot, but yes, it is a whole lot. For me, it is a whole lot. It's QRO for me. 20 watts is I don't see why I would ever need more than 20 watts. But hey. W6IW1, yeah, OH8 STN, both of you and the Radio Prepper are my favorite DX YouTube creators. I know. Julian is my favorite channel. So ham channel. That's for sure. Well, right now I'm operating with a magnetic loop antenna that has a 5-meter perimeter loop made of copper tubing. It's an octagon, and it has a Russian vacuum capacitor. And it's fed by an FT140-43 toroid that is tapped to choose between the bands. And it works pretty darn well because I have 1.121 SWR here on 40 meters with 5 turns on the toroid. And yeah, it's awesome. It works extremely well. So except that I have the building on this way. The building is blocking my signal. I mean, it's actually more than one building. There's they're kind of stacked, behind one another, and so I can only transmit towards the window here, basically towards the north, northeast, but I have very hard time to make contacts west and southwest. Very hard time. Forrest Andrews, yeah, thank you. I will continue, that's for sure. I have quite a bit of videos that I'm going to make next. So the one of the Xiegu, the real review, but that won't come right away because I have to get used to the radio and use it a few times, you know, before I can give a more in-depth opinion about it. I will show a 200 watt solar panel. I will show a 3D printer that I'm reviewing also. And of course 3D printing for ham radio is extremely useful. You know, proof is this box that I just made. Oh, and that's going to be a video that's upcoming too. It's 921 Unun with a built-in RF choke. You know, just printed 3D printed that in PLA Plus. So I'm going to be reviewing a 3D printer. I also have I'm also making a 421 ballon. What else? I'm going to be making a video of Marco's antenna. He's going to build an antenna. It's going to be quite interesting, and I want to film that. And he also bought a Xiegu antenna, like a VX4 or something like that. I'm not sure, or VH4 or why, I don't know. And there's a 4 in it. It's an HF, it's a Xiegu HF antenna, and I want to film that because he's going to set it up, and that will make an interesting video as well. And I'm probably forgetting a few things. I have some handheld radios and PMR radios to review. I got a bunch of stuff to do, and yeah, I got a lot of stuff for this year, the first quarter, that's for sure. Xavier uses 15 watts, 15 watts, ok. Sinon il chauffe, ouais. Bon, à 15 ou 20 c'est pareil. Hein. Yeah, 15 or 20 watts, guys, it makes no difference whatsoever. Aussi en GS8, okay. So he also uses GS8, excellent. Okay. Okay, 421, it's not going to be for enough center fed. I'm thinking of making what's called like a super gain double dipole, like it's a dipole made with ladder line, which sits at about 7 to 8 foot from the ground, fed in the middle, but you know, shorted on the ends, cut one wire in the middle, feed it there from also a little bit of ladder line to a 421 ballon, and you have three reflectors, three wires, reflecting wires on the ground that are not connected to anything, but that's to make an antenna that works well for NVIS. So, but that's I still have to buy ladder line, quite a bit of it, and wire and stakes and stuff, and that's going to cost me a little bit. So it's going to be a little bit later probably. If you want to help, guys, there is the coffee donation link right here, and down below, links down below in the description with crypto addresses as well. So yeah, I got to buy a bunch of stuff. I would like to make a J-pole, a copper tubing J-pole for 6 meters, and copper is quite expensive right now too, so I don't know when I'm going to be able to do that. Traduction en live. Ah, je sais même pas si c'est traduit le truc. Ouais, ok, bon, je traduis. Oui, je fais un peu les deux, quoi. Mais je vais faire une vidéo en français sur le G90. Hein. Alright, so yeah, I'll make a video in French for the G90 as well. Oh yeah, good HD fun here. You can actually cut off the screen here. Oh merde. I just said shit in French. I just turned it off. That's not what I wanted to do. It's not a long press, it's a short press. So short press, and the screen turns off. So you can save some current there, that's excellent. And then you short press again, and the screen comes back. Yeah, a good feature, yeah, thanks. Oh, called you, the Explorer called on 7186. Oh yeah, no, yeah, it's not gonna work. Yeah, unfortunately, across the Atlantic. Although, you know, maybe I wasn't listening, so who knows? Try again. And there is some signals here. Look at that, guys. Right where I am in the center here, there is a big signal. So yeah, I'm not gonna hear you. No way. Maybe I'll switch. I'll go a little bit lower there. Okay. Oh no, there's someone there. Okay, here seems to be clear. No, of course I just say that and someone shows up. Okay, right now I'm on 7178. I'm gonna post that. Alright, so Andre, have a good night. Alright, 7178. Listening just in case someone calls. Alright, what else can I say about the radio? The sound is good. And I was expecting that because of course the sound is pretty good in the G1M as well. And that's surprising, for a cheap radio or relatively cheap radios like that. But the speakers are pretty damn good, and I like the sound. It's a little bit harsh. There is like a digital sound to it, but of course the radio is an SDR, software-driven radio. The D goes for driven. I'm not sure. Anyway, so it's a digital radio, and I don't know if I would want to listen to it like for hours on end. Especially in CW, because it's a little bit harsh. You don't have that nice analog sound, but it's good. So at least it's not like aggressing. It's not like it doesn't really bother you. But I think after a while, after a long time, you would start to get tired of listening to it. 7178. Well, yeah, 71. Yeah, all right. So that's it. All right, cool. So what else? So if you guys can point out to some functions that I forgot, but the tuner, I said, yeah, the tuner works fine. I don't need to use it right here, but it works just fine. Oh, yeah, someone just sent me. Well, let's see. Is it gonna show up there? I didn't see who sent something. All right. So I always thought the correct place for the current choke should be placed between the radio and the antenna tuner. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if probably if I would have done it, I would have placed it. I mean, myself probably closer to the tuner, yeah, but on the antenna side. But because you could, if your tuner is metal, it has a metal box. You could, turning the buttons, touching your tuner, you could get little pins and needles if you have a lot of RF return. If the yeah, I would personally put it on the next close to the tuner, but on the antenna side. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But that's what I would do. Is it correct to put the current choke? Yeah, that's the same question. Between the balun and the antenna tuner. Yeah. So your first assumption here was good. So between the balun, put the current choke between the balun. So you mean the balun? So the balun is at the antenna, I guess. So that's a impedance transformer, and the antenna tuner. So yes, but not between the tuner and the radio. I hope that's clear. All right, Dietmar, DL4HAO. All right, if the question about the call sign was mine is F4WBY. I'm going to put that down. F4 Whiskey Bravo Yankee on 7178 LSB. Alright, so 421, some manufacturers like balun designs, but the 1-to-1 choke right next to the 4-to-1 balun in the same Carlon 4x4 box. Okay, so well, that's what I'm going to do with this 9-to-1 that I'm going to make. I have one spot here for the choke and one spot for the toroid for the 9-to-1 unun. So we'll see if that works. I'm a little bit worried that it's a little too close, but we'll see. Opinions are welcome, of course. current choke should be between radio and tuner. But why? That is the question. Why should it be between the radio and the tuner? Why not between the tuner and the antenna, close to the tuner? Because then you can touch your tuner with your bare fingers and not being pricked on your fingers by the RF return. And especially if you have an automatic tuner, you really have to put the choke between the tuner and the antenna. Really have to do it. So I disagree with that, because if you have an automatic tuner, if you don't have a choke between the tuner and the antenna, the RF current is going to wreak havoc on the electronics and your tuner is going to go crazy. And someone sent me another coffee donation here. Excellent. And I don't know why they're not popping up on the chat. They should be popping up, but I'll see them later, I guess. But thank you very much. I'm thanking you right here, right now. And of course, I don't see anything even with my glasses, but oh well. And yeah, there's a coffee link, coffee donation address right there, and some crypto addresses down here too, if you want to send some. All right, so 921 and 121 near one in one box. Oh, in one box. Okay, so that's cool. That's what I'm doing. All right, so Julian agrees with me that the choke should definitely be between the tuner and the antenna, and I certainly agree. And once again, especially with electronic tuners, otherwise they're going to go nuts. All right, so you will use a unresonant antenna with 921, yes, okay, and choke close to the unknown, yes, but on the antenna side, and then coax towards the antenna tuner, yes, okay, all right, so that's correct, yeah. I think that is not the correct way. Okay, but you haven't said why, because Julian and I agree that the choke should definitely be between the antenna and the tuner. And I would put it like closer to the tuner personally, so that the coax shield can act as somewhat as a counterpoise, and that's not a problem. But after, the tuner is going to get a lot of RF, and if it's an automatic tuner, you're going to have problems. And if it's a metal box with a manual tuner, and you touch the box while it's transmitting, you might be surprised. Yeah, Julian. Yeah, thanks. Cool. Yeah, that's, I'm having fun too, and that's what I'm doing it. I like to talk to people. I'm alone here. I don't have anybody to talk to, basically. So I don't have a dog. So you have a pretty cool one there. I think you have more than one, right? And anyways, yeah, I'd love to see a live stream. I'd love to see you doing live streams, Julian. That'd be so cool. I think everybody can agree on that. What ferrite mixes are using for the 921? All right, so the 921. Listen to that, because people are gonna raise their arms and roll their eyes here. I'm using a T130-2 powdered iron core, and people are going like, I know. All right. I thought an FT140-43, so ferrite material, would be better, so I made one. I made a 921 Unun with a T130-2, and I made a 921 Unun using an FT140-43. Guess which one worked better? Yeah, the powdered iron core. So I'm using a T130-2, guys, because it works better. I don't know why. I know it's not logical, but it works better. It works better. I tried on 20 and 40 meters, and in both cases, in one case it was equal, but it beat the 140-43 on signal reports, minutes apart with the same station, and it was a big difference. So yeah, I'm not using a 43 material for 921, that's for sure. I'll use the T130-2. I don't care what people say. Sometimes you try stuff and it just it doesn't make sense, but it works better one way or another. And of course you're going to use the way that works better, right? Oh, is that? I don't know. No, that's not for me. That's someone on 7179 probably here. I don't know. Ah, it says 73, so maybe I'll call. Good evening, this is Foxtrot 4 Whiskey Bravo Yankee. Foxtrot 4 Whiskey Bravo Yankee calling. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Foxtrot 4 Whiskey Bravo Yankee. Foxtrot 4 Whiskey Bravo Yankee. Over. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Foxtrot 4 Whiskey Bravo Yankee. Foxtrot 4 Whiskey Bravo Yankee. Over. Yeah, so Julian, yeah, that's what I meant. You put it close to the tuner, and your shield serves as a counterpoise. Of course, probably a better counterpoise would probably a dedicated counterpoise would probably be better. Of course, you don't no longer have an AND-FET, but who cares, right? If it's a 9-to-1 Unun and a random wire, it doesn't matter. If it's an off-center FET or an AND-FET, it's not resonant anyway. So. Oh yeah, Julian. Yeah, I'd be glad to show you how I do that. The software is called Streamlabs Desktop. So I'm gonna put that in the chat here. Stream. All right. So basically, you have to choose some kind of you have to find the background like I used. The boxes here and stuff. And you set up the software, and it's not super intuitive, but it's not too hard. I mean, I'm sure you'll have no problem anyway. But check the software. If you have questions, let me know. But it's quite easy to use actually. You have to add sources like video sources, sound sources, and you set up everything. And it's not too difficult. You have to play with it a bit, and it's not hard, really. It's not hard. Once you got it set up, you're good to go. All right. So, Roger, you definitely a great job with your interview with Oliver. I think I saw that. Yeah. And Julian, text me again because I switched phones. I have a new phone and I lost some contacts, and I couldn't see your number in there last time, and so that we can text again if needed. All right, so a stream together. Hey, that's a cool idea. Yeah, that would be awesome. And I'm not quite sure how you do that, but probably having one person on Skype maybe, or something like that, or Zoom, or is it Zoom? I forgot. But and having the screen like linked up, and yeah, that's probably doable. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, the 43 ferrite FT140-43 or whatever size, that works better and awesomely well for an unfed half wave. But using the T130-2, guys, it's not for a half wave unfed. It's for a random wire that's totally different. So not to confuse the two. Those are two very different things. Either you have a half wave unfed antenna, or you have a random wire antenna. With the half-wave unfed antenna, you have to use a 43 material core. For the random wire, it's best to use a number 2 material core, which is a powdered iron core, as opposed to the 43 material, which is a ferrite material. And why it works better, I don't know, but number 2 material like T130-2 works better for 9-to-1, and 43 material works better for an unfed half wave, so 49-to-1 or 64-to-1, and that's just the way it is. All right, so yeah, text me, Julian. Text me your number, because switching phones, I did a backup of my contacts, but they didn't. I had like 2 old phones, and I don't know what happened, but it didn't get them all. All right, so. Pamela, N1ZKH, hi Andy. And Andy Carley sends a couple roses. Wow, we have something burgeoning there. That's great. All right, I'm not gonna be. I don't want to be an ass. All right, so thanks for all the great videos. Keep up the good work. Absolutely, I will. The iron powdered core works better than the ferrite is due to initial permeability. I believe you. But it doesn't work better for an unfed half wave like high impedance. I don't know why that is, but again, that might be the same reason. I have to look into that. Thanks. I don't know it all, guys. But I'm learning. I'm learning here. That's why I love those live streams, because you might learn a few things, hopefully, and I certainly do. So, am I using a ferrite MiG 31 for the choke? Jacques Bourne. No, I used a 43 because that's all I had. If I had a 31 on hand, I would use a 31, but I had a 43 and I used a 43. But yeah, I heard that 31 is might be better for chokes, and yeah, definitely. But that's all. I just had the same. I just had a bunch of FT 140-43s, and well, I just used that. And that's what I have right here. But if you're telling me that it's so much better to use 31, maybe I'll order a 31. But the 43 is right here, and I don't have to wait. So, all right. So, ham radio is for learning every day. You're damn right about that. Excuse my French again. Absolutely, absolutely. And there's no end to it, because it's. I mean, you can go so far into like antenna theory and stuff like that. Of course. I have my own limitations. We all do, and I'm probably. I guess I could go. I was doing a lot more electronics before. I went to school for electronics, and but that was a long time ago. The processor we were studying back then was the Z80, so yeah, that's a long time ago. And there was no such thing as analog, digital circuits and stuff like that. It's all. We had TTL and CMOS integrated circuits, and they were fairly simple, gates and stuff. And so I know all that stuff, but it's been such a long time that it's. I mean, it's all. I'm not going to say useless now, but the basic. I have the basics, but the latest developments in electronics, I don't know, because I just don't want to spend that much time doing that stuff anymore. I want to enjoy, life. I want to enjoy my radios. I want to use them. I love building stuff, though. I still love building antennas, and that's for me is the most fun, All right, so 31 is great for chokes. Yeah, I know it's great for chokes. Yeah, but I just didn't have one right now, on hand. Yeah. Okay, we have Rob in Michigan, K8 IBX. Welcome. M7 TRS. Happy New Year! Yeah, absolutely. It's not too late to say that, right? Oh, you can see outside it's getting really dark now. Yeah. And why is my radio not making noise anymore? Oh, it's the volume. 7179. Still kind of busy there. Yeah, it's kind of busy everywhere, I guess. It seems to be a quiet spot here on 7190. I'm gonna post that. 7190. What time is it? 1800. So yeah, that's been 2 hours, guys. So we're not gonna make it much longer. So 2 hours, just about the limit for a live stream. Right, people are gonna pass out. 7190. Latest. Okay, last try for calls. Last call. That's that's what it's called, right? Last call on 7190. Last call 7190 LSB. After that, I'm retiring. Well, retiring. I'm gonna cut it. Stop the live stream. So think about saying your goodbyes. Once again, donation link there. Coffee donations and crypto links down below. Can send me a couple bitcoins, that'd be nice. I heard a story, guys, of one of the first users of Bitcoin. That's a little bit off topic, but one of the first users of Bitcoins paid 10,000 Bitcoins for 2 pizzas. Now, knowing that at some point Bitcoin was like $69,000, he basically got paid for 2 pizzas $690 million. Because Bitcoin is down to like 15,000 right now, but yeah, it's gonna go. I think it's gonna go back up in 2024. But you know, I'm not a financial advisor. I just got started with that stuff last month, so it's brand new to me. But I'm having fun with that too. All right, so good afternoon from Massachusetts. Did I see Pamela already? Yeah. Oh no, N1ZKH. Good afternoon. Yeah, it's afternoon over there. That's right. It's 6 p.m. here. And greetings from Northeast Ohio, KE8GJL. Try 20 meters. The problem is that I have to go outside and retune my antenna and switch band, and it's a magnetic loop antenna, so it's a pain in the ass. So sorry about that. But if it had been maybe earlier in the live stream, I would have done it. But no, we're getting to the end. I guess you'd have to try later when the video is available. The whole thing is available. Rewatch the whole thing. But yeah, 20. I heard 15 meters was pretty hot during the day also right now. So maybe I'll try 15 meters tomorrow with the G90. I won't be on live stream though, but. You can always check sometimes your reverse beacon network if you see my call sign, which frequency I'm on, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow yet. I'm kind of stuck at home because my truck is still broken, so. But I know where the problem is, so you know, hopefully I'll be able to fix it. All right, so start saying your goodbyes, guys. And last call on 7190, and then we're gonna say goodnight. Good night for me and good day for you, maybe. Ah, I can see now it's not quite. There's someone on 7, right before, probably 7189. Signal is coming in and out. 7190, last call. So no contact today. I'm really disappointed. Of course, once again, my antenna only seems to be broadcasting towards the north. So, and 40 meters. I haven't had much luck on 40 meters with this antenna, really. I think the efficiency is like 40%, something like that. So, but still, it should work. I mean, I've made contacts before on 40, no problem. It works quite well on 20 meters, actually. Yeah, maybe I should have used 20 meters. That's right. Probably should have used 20 meters, but oh well. Next time. Thank you, Matt, and yeah, glad that you were here. Don't forget that like button. Yeah, like button, and subscribe if you're not subscribed, guys. You click on subscribe and click on the bell to get notifications of the next video, otherwise you might miss it. Yeah, absolutely. Xander Marx. Oh yeah, welcome. Another usual viewer. Constructed my Go box completely yet. Sorry. I know how it goes with projects, right? I always have a few projects started at the same time, and sometimes I kind of put one aside, and it just takes a lot of time. KC1 NOS in Boston, Colleen. Oh, Colleen, okay, yeah, you were there last time, yeah. Welcome back. Wonderful live stream. Thanks, Julian. I appreciate that, really. And I'll go back to editing now and try to get this video out for the weekend. I'll definitely watch it. I just rewatched your video on the G90 before ordering this one. Yep. Great Lakes Reliance. Well, that's a great channel name there. That you seem to be in the right place. Pamela subscribed. Okay, excellent. And share the video. Send it to your friends. Hey, why not? There is a Facebook group for radio preppers. So sign up on Radio Preppers Facebook group. I might also go back on Twitter. I had quit Twitter a while ago, but now that Elon Musk took over, I might go back. I don't know. you know, it's probably less risk to be kicked off now. So, all right. Happy New Year from Julian M7TRS. Thank you very much, with the SOTA logo. It seems, I think it is. I don't know, hard to see with my glasses, but arrived just in time. 45 Auto, a good channel name as well. I'm a big fan of the 45, not Auto, 45 Colt. So yeah. And Great Lakes Reliance just subscribed. Okay, cool, very good, excellent. Thanks again, Julian, and yeah, we'll talk soon about that, you know, software, live stream software, and if you need help, I'm here. All right, so all right, guys, last call, nobody else. That's it for 7190. I was hoping to make a QSO, guys, at least one contact down. I can't wait to have my data cable for digital. I can try that. CW, I'm going to send a CW call and see if I get any report on the reverse beacon network. Always clean your paddle contacts before you start. All right, so I'm gonna. I know I'm dragging my feet here, but I'm having fun. So, okay, reverse beacon network. So F4WBY. Oh, someone is keying there. And call CQ again. Okay, let's see if I get reports. It takes about a minute usually, and then we'll call it quits. But it's the same station as before, LA8 MGA. He's following me. I know he's listening to the stream because he called me before on 7173, and now that I'm 7190, he's calling on 7190, so... Almost, guys. I'm sure he's following my frequency because if you are in the chat, LA8 GMA, just post on the chat that it's you, okay? Thanks. Post in the comments. So anyways, yeah, he was down in the noise, but I still got his call sign, so that's yeah, that's interesting. All right, so maybe I'm sure you'll see a bunch of contacts once I can go portable again for the complete review of the G90 that I'm going to make with a prepping point of view, from a prepper point of view, which I need a little bit of time to get accustomed to it and take it to the field a few times and try it on CW again, SSB, digital, and see what I think of it as a prepping radio, because of course you know, there's been so many radios, so many videos made about the G90 already that I really want to give a prepper's point of view and assessment of the radio, rather than just an amateur radio use of the radio, which sometimes you know, it has some correlates to one another, but sometimes it doesn't, and there are very specific things that makes a radio a prepping radio rather than just a commercial amateur radio. So that's going to be upcoming. Hopefully, as soon as I can fix my truck and go out and have fun in the mountains or on the boat, which I have to fix too because it's stuck in reverse. So, but anyway, so I have a lot of mechanical things to fix before I can travel again. So, and that's it, guys. So, oh, we have a hello from Kuwait, 9K2HL. Welcome here. All right, so. Okay, and Great Lakes Reliance has a yeah, I'm a big fan of the unfed half wave as well. Definitely. That's what I use the most. It's so practical, you know, so easy to set up in the field that that's just nothing better in my opinion. Maybe I'll try the G90 with the EMPA system from the EMPA system. I just forgot the. I'm drawing a blank, guys, but anyways, you know what I'm talking about. Chameleon antennas, yeah. All right, so 25mm PVC pipe with 18 AWG, 18 gauge wire. We're watching this stream to make a coil. That's cool. What are you making it for? What band? What kind of antenna? Just do you want to shorten your unfed half wave, or what's up? 71.950. I think you mean 7.195. 95, let's see. I hear someone tuning there, 7195. There's big signals right next to it on oh, that's an AM signal. That's an AM station on maybe, I'm not sure. Because I'm above 7.2 here. So here it's 7.2 maximum. There's someone tuning on 7195, yeah. I'm gonna go back on 7190 because I said I would be there, so. All right, so one last call in CW and then. What about LSB? So someone in LSB there? No. Let's try AM. Try to find a radio station on AM. Well, the AM sounds good. Is that Chinese? No. I don't know what language is that, but AM works good. And you see when you see like a three-point signal like that, it's AM signal. You have the carrier and the two sidebands on the side. All right, let's go back to LSB. Of course, you can hear it in LSB as well if you you tune to one sideband, the lowest sideband. All right, so back to 190, 7190. I'm gonna go to CW. Do one last call. 7191, 7190. All right, we'll leave it in CW for now. I'm going to check the reverse. I heard a V. I'm surprised that I didn't get more reports on the reverse beacon network. I only had one state, but again, it's the top of the band, so I don't think stations are listening. Reporting stations are listening that high in the band. I'm sure if I had been on 7030, it would have been very different. There would have plenty of reports. I have reports on 5 watts, so tons of them. All right, so 40 10 meter EFHW. Okay, yeah, 80 meter. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yep. All right, so all right, very good. I'm gonna lower the sound here. I'm gonna go back in LSB in case someone is calling on LSB, just in case on 7190, and we're gonna say goodnight, guys. It was a pleasure as usual. I really enjoy those live streams, and again, it's a kind of a social event for me, and I really appreciate that. And it's great to share my my discovery of this G90 here, new radio, received today, just 3 hours ago. Actually, it was like 12:30 or something like that. So yeah, a little bit more than that, but yeah, first time I use it. So I would have liked to make a contact. I'm sure I'll make one tomorrow. I'll probably go in 15 or 20 meters. And the magnetic loop is very, my loop is very efficient on 20 and 15. So, all right. So, all right. Let's say goodbye. 73 Carl Eric. Welcome back. Welcome back. I remember all your names, guys. And VE3FAL1 Fred. That's an interesting call sign. I like it. From Canada. I feel for you guys in Canada. Well, I shouldn't say, but all right. So you guys have a very good night. Very happy to have seen you all tonight. And I'll probably make a live stream like every I don't know, every 3 weeks or so, or I mean once in a while. And I'll try to announce them a little bit in advance. But I really never know when I'm going to do one. You know. Sometimes I just have an idea, like today, I just received the radio. I thought I would get it like Monday or Tuesday, but Radio DT was very fast, extremely fast shipping. And so I got it today. I wasn't expecting it, and I'm glad because I can use it during the weekend. I don't have time during the week. But, oh, Xavier de La Rochelle, bonne soirée. And Diogedas Chenoy, 73s. Andy. Yeah, good night. All right, so yeah, so I'll try to announce them as early as I can, really, when it's not like a spur of the moment kind of thing like today. But I did announce it like around like 1 p.m. or something like that. But anyway, I know it's not that. I know it's not very early, but yeah, I'll keep doing them, Matt. No problem. No problem. All right. Good night, guys. Thanks again for showing up. I'm really. Again, I really enjoy those live streams. It just brightens my weekends. Have a good one.